And then the second thing with these power dynamics is, for a long, long time, you might not have even realized this, but you didn't have the power, you didn't have the authority. And either you just like were so kind of almost wounded feminine energy, and you were just like, oh, I'm going with the flow, but actually you weren't going with the flow. It was kind of this wounded feminine energy of not like showing up, like taking control, taking that power back. So what is happening right now with these two elements of stepping into providing for ourselves and giving ourselves that thing that we need so that we become a vibrational match. And secondly, in so many different ways, I'm seeing this in so many different ways across the world right now, especially for women, we are taking our power back. Where there has been a power dynamic, where there has been some power over us. Now, this might be in relationships, this might be from, family members, this might, it might be that when you were younger, your sibling always had power over you and bullied you, or the kids at school bullied you. I was bullied as a child. And these experiences of this imbalance of power, of course, cause all sorts of like beliefs and energies in our systems that need to be cleared. But what is happening right now in this shift is that women in particular, but across the world, everybody, we are taking our power back. So we're learning to fully love ourselves, and we're not talking about bubble baths. Don't get me wrong, I love a bubble bath. Bubble baths and self-care activities. We're not talking about that necessarily. We're talking about levels of self-devotion. And those levels of self-devotion also include our boundaries. One of the best ways that we can love ourselves and deliver on our needs is by having boundaries. So this was one thing that I came to realize, was that I desired a peaceful life, a quiet life, and a life that felt like a retreat. So a mentor said to me once, I was going away on retreat and I was trying to do a launch at the same time, and I was like, I need to get this launch all sorted because then I'm going away on retreat. And she said, well, firstly, why couldn't you just launch while you're on retreat and just like automate everything? But secondly, what if your life was a retreat? What if you didn't need to like go on these retreats all the time to run away from your life? What if you designed your life to be a retreat? And this is what I see self-devotion as. Self-love and reclaiming our power is that self-devotion to be in that energy of, what if my life was like a retreat? Now, this kind of becomes just habitual and automatic as we're just flowing in this like joyful, nourished state. But by having that intention, and by like intentionally going, right, I am going to make my life like a retreat, by setting that intention, I was more intentional about it, and then it became a habit. And now it is like a really simple, easy habit for me, which did involve a balance of masculine and feminine energetics, right? Because the feminine side needed to have the flow, the nourishment, the creativity, but it needed the masculine side to provide those structures, containers to hold her in those spaces. So by being intentional about what would it be like if my life was a retreat, what is it that I desire? And this is the key bit, right? Desire rather than need. So trust me, I have been there in the past of need. I need peace. I need to go on retreat. I'm overwhelmed. I'm burnt out and I'm frustrated and I'm constantly like pushing out into the world and doing all these things and then getting burned out and having to pull back. Like this push pull is the biggest thing I see holding women back. This like inconsistent roller coaster energy. But when we have the boundaries in place, when we have those divine masculine structures in place to enable our flow, we just have like more consistent flow. So yes, we have cycles, we have times in the month, we have energy dips, we have, energy comes in, we need to clear it, like all of that happens. It's all very real. But the best way to navigate that push-pull and to ride those waves and allow them to be smaller waves rather than this dramatic push-pull is through boundaries and is through this self-devotion. And through this self-devotion is how we take our power